Hey everybody, it's your bro Luke Feast, back at you with another video. Today, I am going to be animating a short with Trey and Ethan skateboarding. I'm going to be getting into the writing, the storyboarding, the drawing, the inking, the coloring, and the animation. 6, damn. So stay tuned and I hope you enjoy this video. Hey everybody, what is up in the butt? It's your bro Luke Feast. I'm gonna get on to the first step of this animation tutorial. I'm gonna write it on a software called Celtic, which is a free script writing software you can use to write scripts. Focus, 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 focus. There. I got a basic rough draft of how the script will flesh out. Trey and Ethan are skateboarding at school, but then Mr. Bird says, "You guys can't skateboard here." So they get into an argument, but ultimately give up. Therefore, Ethan gets a longboard, and then they get in trouble. Now I'm gonna do the scene heading. The scene heading shows where the character is, what time of day it is, and whether it's inside or outside that location. So exterior, high school day. Now we get on to the action. And when you introduce a character, you capitalize it and add his age, 18. Ethan Mayday. And you can also capitalize actions if you want the audience or the reader to notice something. We see Ethan and Trey skateboarding at the high school. My puppy! Hi, look, it's the Gigi. Do you see the camera? Now I'm going to get on to the dialogue. How about Ethan says, "Trey, skateboarding is fun." Something simple like that to start it off. And then Trey can say, "Yeah, it takes practice, especially for a fat ass." Something like that. And then Ethan can say, "Yeah, I can see that." Hey, wait a second. If you want to write that there's a pause on the script, you can do parenthesis and write beat. And beat is like a pause when it comes to script writing. So you can have like a pause within what the character's saying. Trey can say, "I'm just kidding, damn." And then Mr. Bird comes out. And then Mr. Bird says, "You guys can't skateboard here." Ethan can say, "That's dumb, why not?" Mr. Bird can say, "I don't make the rules, I just work here." Something like that. And then Trey can say, "We won't skateboard here anymore, don't worry," or something like that. I'm gonna cut to a new scene, I think. So we can go to action, transition, cut to. We can cut to the same location, exterior. I'm just gonna copy that because they're pretty much doing the same thing. Oh, I got it. That's a good one. Okay, Ethan. Mr. Bird comes and says, "Hey, I thought I said you can't skateboard here. This is a longboard." Don't be a smartass. You think I'm smart? And then I'm gonna end the script right there. Cut to and end. Also, there is a cool feature on this Celtic software. There's these tabs at the bottom. You can click title page and you can name your screenplay. No skateboarding. Written by Luke Feast. Now that I finished the writing, I'm gonna get on to the storyboarding. Now, I'm gonna get on to the storyboarding. I'm gonna write the images on paper as a reference to what I will animate. So let's see, the first scene is them skateboarding. The horizon line's right there, and then the school door. You know, the high school shot, where they're in front of the high school. I'm gonna have Ethan skateboarding. So we see him on his skateboard. skateboarding right here. And then we can get a close-up, maybe like right here. but I might end up making it wider in the final process. Oh, maybe Trey's like right here in the first shot. So he's just chilling on the wall. And then maybe we can get a medium shot of like Trey right here. He's like right there. Yeah, it takes practice, especially for a fat ass. Is standing right here, a wider shot of Ethan. Yeah, I can see that. Hey, wait a second. Trey says, just kidding, calm down. And then Mr. Bird enters, the high school teacher. So like Trey is right here in the corner of the wall when it turns. Maybe he comes around the corner and says, hey, you can't skateboard here. Yeah, and that's the teacher, that's his beard right there. And Ethan says, that's dumb, why not? We like see him with the skateboard in his hands. Like he's holding it like that. And Mr. Bird saying, I don't make the rules. And he's just looking down like, oh, I can't skate here anymore. So Ethan's still skateboarding. And Ethan's skateboarding. That's the worst drawing I've ever drawn. And then Mr. Bird says, maybe we get a shot of Ethan and Mr. Bird in the same shot where Mr. Bird says he can't skate here the second time. And Ethan can say, this is a longboard. And then Mr. Bird can say, don't be a smartass. My thumb is in so much pain. I burnt it on a lighter. Ah. You think I'm smart? Ethan and Trey are skating. Ethan says, skateboarding is fun. Trey says, yeah, it takes practice, especially for a fat ass. Ethan says, yeah, I can see that. Hey, wait a second. And Trey says, just kidding, calm down. Mr. Bird then comes in and says, hey, you can't skate here. Ethan then says, that's dumb, why not? It's the rules. Okay, they skate there anyways. Mr. Bird says, I thought I told you can't skateboard here. Ethan says, this is a longboard. Don't be a smartass. You think I'm smart? Now, I'm gonna get into the drawing. Now, I'm gonna get onto the voice acting.
Skateboarding is fun! Skateboarding is fun!
Yeah, it takes practice, especially if you're a fat ass.
Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, wait a second.
I'm just kidding, calm down.
Trey, Ethan, you can't skateboard here. Trey, Ethan, you can't skateboard here. That's dumb, why not? I don't make the rules. I just work here.
Okay, we won't skate here anymore.
Hey, I thought I told you can't skateboard here. This is a longboard. Don't be a smartass, Ethan. You think I'm smart? You think I'm smart?
That should be good. I'm gonna get onto the drawing. I'm just gonna draw a couple of frames for the animation. So let's just dive into that. I already have a drawing of a skateboard on my files on my computer, but I'm gonna draw a longboard now. I'm gonna start with the skateboard body. So I'm just gonna, longboard body, my bad. The longboard. I don't know, I'm just gonna make this one longer. Like, you know, the bend on the skateboard right there. And this will be the end. And at the bottom, we got the body of the skateboard. What? I'm just gonna draw these. And then I'm gonna draw like little circles right here. I can just draw one wheel and copy and paste it. But now, I'm gonna get onto the inking. Now, I'm gonna get onto the coloring. Now, I'm gonna get onto the coloring. I'm gonna color that skateboard we drew. I mean, it's only a skateboard. How hard can it be? Create new. I'm gonna make it 300 dots per image. If I make it any bigger, then it's harder to manipulate when you use it on the software. Here it is, that longboard we drew. So if I click Curl Shift D, then it makes the background transparent and I can see what I'm working with better. Or you can just go View, Show Transparency Grid, color it right now. Well, yeah, I can't do anything with it. I can't take out the background. So what you have to do is click it and go to Image Trace. I'm gonna do black and white logo. You can do whatever you want, but black and white logo works with this concept. And then you still can't manipulate it. So you have to go to Object, Expand, OK. Now I can manipulate it. I wonder if I can add a guardian to this. Brown and gray. And then I'm gonna make the side like, so these are two different tools. There's the selection tool, which will select all of it. And then there's the direct selection tool, which will select the parts within the picture. I'm gonna make this lighter gray. There, now we got a cool longboard looking thing. File, export. There, now we exported the longboard and I really like that guardian tool. Now, I'm gonna get onto the keyframing, the animation. Yeah. Now, I'm gonna get onto the animation. Animation, animation. Animation, animation, animation. What? I added the theme song, well not the theme song, like the transition, the dun 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 dun, like where it transitions into a new scene or whatever. So I got the location right here. I'm gonna drag the school into here. So this is the Asset Warp tool, and the Asset Warp tool can bend the image. Let's see, if I start from this side and go like, and then bam, and then bam, I want this leg to go over. There we go. That works perfectly. And put it right there. Maybe I'll angle it. Okay, so he's on his skateboard. Maybe a little more like right there. And scale that right there. I'm gonna rotate it. And do the Asset Warp tool again. And click where his arms move. Now I'm gonna flip it. Okay, we got the basic skeleton of Ethan. I'm gonna add another layer for his pupils and his mouth. Now I'm gonna keyframe it. Oh, you know what you can also do? Add a shadow. I'm gonna add a shadow. So if you go to Filters and click Add Filter, you can drop a shadow and it drops a shadow. The blur angle, you can change the angle. So you can add a shadow, it kind of makes it more him pop out more. Let's just do a speed roll. Coming along good. I was going to animate Trey in front of Ethan, where Ethan says skateboarding is fun, but then I realized that that wasn't really part of the storyboard, and I wanted to give Ethan a closer visual without Trey. So I gave him a closer shot and started working with that. I think I'm gonna add like a skateboard in his arm, bring the front, so now it's like in his hand, but I think it's a little bigger than that. I am going to add his mouth movements. Now, I'm gonna get onto the exporting. If you wanna export on Adobe Animate, this is how you do it. File, export, video media, high quality 4K. Start Adobe Media Encoder immediately. You need Adobe Media Encoder to convert it into a file that you can use. Export. So then it's gonna open that. Don't do anything. It's gonna put the file in automatically and do it all by itself. And when it says done, that has been successfully created. Now, after writing it, storyboarding it, drawing it, coloring it, inking it, keyframing it, this is a rough draft of what I came up with. I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you enjoy it.
Skateboarding is fun!
Thank you for watching that video. We have animation tutorials, media tutorials, music, films, and cartoons, so stay tuned for more content just like this and other stuff. What would?
These tunes.